Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're well. Okay, well, thanks for joining us in the studio last night. We had quite a few people from all over the world. Thanks again. Today, because I've done 6 albums with 6 keyboards, and you've been watching me all the way through this last 6 weeks, I've come down to these now. So I'm going to make an album on this one, and I'm making an album on this one. Now, the only problem here is I haven't got all these set up as in the studio and that, so it's not going to do exactly the same thing. What I can do is what I've just done this earlier on. I've actually set this thing so the hard disk recorder records anything that it hears through the headphone, through the microphone socket, and it records back on there. And I've done one song, so if you want to have a quick listen, I can press play on here, and it'll play that one. So it's the start, and once I've got 10 of them tracks, I'll plug in a USB here, take the information off, go upstairs, and do it from there. Just recorded this through, well, just before I pressed live on there. I've got a little meter here showing what's going in. As usual, just pick and choose. Nice and clear and all, and that's coming through the microphone socket through there. Earphone socket in there, so that knocks out the speakers. And down here into the microphone socket. So whatever it hears, it records. Sounds good in stereo. I'm just in the middle here. These two. So the good thing about this, when it's got a hard disk recorder, it'll record anything that it hears coming in, and you can also play on top of it, probably multi-layer if you really wanted. So this is the first time I've tried this one, and it seems to work quite well, so I'm quite happy with this. So this is going to be the next album coming out. It's going to be 10 tracks of this one. Now I know I can actually record it from input into the hard disk recorder on the Tyrus. Should be easy enough to do, he says. I'm just hoping that it records and puts it in MP3 player. I would think it would. Got my meter there, and we've also got the track thing going up and down here. Nice and balanced, left and right. So if I go back to there, I should be able to, yeah, that was new. And there you go, the first track. So basically I'll just record it off there. If I want to do another one, I mean, I most likely have to, let's have a look. Instrument currently is in edit mode. Do you wish to override the edit? No. Okay, so it's in there, number one. I'm going to see if I can do some writing on it. Wave property. What's it put it in? So it's basically, that's the sample rate, that's the bit rate, that's the hertz. Okay, so if you hold that down there, and we're going to, right, important, playlists, new export. Can we export it or not? No, I want to export all of it. Okay, so basically that's the folder that I've been playing with. So if I go into this one here, this next one down, don't think there's anything on it, so we'll just have a look to see if there's anything. Oh, looks like there is something on it. Sounds nice. It's nice. Let's see what's on this next one. So we're loading this one now. Let's stop flashing. Ah, there's nothing on that one. Okay, so I could do something on that one then. So if we go to new, press that one. I'll put, hang on, come back. So hold that down. Oops, where'd it gone? Press record. That goes into here. It's ready to go. If I go into volume here, I'll start up a new one. So as soon as I press, well, let's have a look just with this round a bit. Let's go find something. Okay, so as soon as I press play, the play and record go together. So I'll press play here. And these two are on together. So now I can play from here, and it'll record into the Tyrus. That was nice, wasn't it? Nice. Okay, so it's flashing now, recording. So now what I should be able to do with a hard disk recorder, it should be able to play that one straight back. As I say, there's loads of things on this Taurus. I'm going to play it back. Oh no, okay. Let's take that off. Stop. Now try and play it back. Is that the same one? See how clear it is? And that's just going through the microphone, the earphone socket here, into the microphone and controlling it through the microphone. So that's your input. We've got a hard disk recorder here. You've got a monitor system here. There is even, if I wanted to go over the top of it, I have got a mixer console. And I can see exactly from filters, tuning, effects, EQs, plans, line-ins, line-outs. There is so much on the Taurus that people just miss. So that's your basically full recording studio, and it comes out crystal clear. So if I knock that one again, I should be able to bring that one back off. But now I'm back onto the auto settings. So before I was on this one here monitoring, and it was just going up and down, left and right, and I got 90 on the volume of the input pulling in the signal, because you don't need a lot of power here, you need this low, and then just pull the signal in. So basically you're pushing in about what, 20%, and you're pulling in 90% to make a nice smooth curve. And the result I can see here, I've got a nice green into yellow but no red, so that's spot on, that is. And we've got left and right channels going in stereo. And of course these will be makeup for the album for this one. My volume studio album 7, isn't it? Yeah, because this is going to be 8. I'm happy with that. That's good. So let's go and find a blanker channel. So if I immediately just press record here, get the light flashing. This brings up this setting here. And what it can do then is I can come off that. I can go into, where's it gone there? I need to hold that one down. So pull this one back again. Hold that down. That should change this section here. Let's just do it again. Yes, it is. Okay, so we've got there and there, and we want to go back into basics. So go back into the volume. See, it even records on this. I mean, so you could actually multi-track it if you really want. There's so many things you can do with these things. It's absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. Okay. So what I could do is I could start another one up. So immediately it's flashing here. So what you do then is, as soon as you press the play, these two match together. You don't have to press both together. Just press play, and then this one will start, and that will start. So first of all, let's go find something first. Oh no, we don't want that one. That's a bit too noisy. That's a bit too noisy. That'll do. So okay, we'll start off number 1. We've got that flashing. These levels are going nicely. I might need to do a full intro, probably a little intro. She's flashing quite quick, so I'm better bring 2 intros on, I think. Slow it down a bit so I can just jump in. So that's ready. Press play, and off we go. Immediately I see here on the record mode the thing's currently moving. So there we go. just like that. So basically that's recorded another one. Just going to save that, stick them on the save, and yeah, she's still flashing there. Being a digital recorder, you could go straight to the next one there. Yeah. And there we go. In actual fact, this is quite interesting because what that's done, the first one, it's done the first song, and because I've got it on pause, I can actually build up my songs now on one file, which is a good idea, because then when I put it onto Audacity up top, I could split them and make them into single tracks. So that's quite a clever idea. I can just keep carrying on as I'm here, like. Interesting. Let's go find some of those then. Ooh. That's tempting. I won't do it though. Okay, I won't do that one, because if I do that one, I'll get a copyright. And that's nearly giant in all, and then only little other. Pause. It's quite good. You can sort of do a song, then do a song, then do a song, and then eventually what I'll do is, I'm going to download it onto USB. I'll put it onto my computer in the office, fire up Audacity, and then it'll basically, it can take any size that can. So basically, if I've got something like about 32 minutes with about 6 tracks or something like that, I can go into them, see them all in one line, find out where they stop, cut them, and put them in separately. Then I'll put those separate ones into a folder. I'll also put them back into Audacity and change them into a WAV file. So there's a WAV file into one folder and there's an MP3 folder in the other one. So basically I've got the two formats I can use to make the next album. and I've also got them ready there so I can register and license them. It's nothing to it really. Okay, oh, that's cool. With the Magic Dragon. No, I don't want that one. Here we go then. Normally I'd put the Magic Dragon, but I can't do that because that would be copyright. Yep, pause again. So basically you build up your tracks. I'm going to put obviously 10 tracks again, 10 tracks. That'll be 50 tracks when I've done that one, and then this one will be, no actually that's 6, and there's 60 tracks I've done at the moment, because there's 10 tracks on each album, all on BANDCAMP, as you can see, all of them there, all the tracks lining up on BANDCAMP. Sixth album was the one I did last week. So hopefully I'll have this one done by next week. It all depends on how fast I can get the actual licensing back. With the AI playing a pain in the arse, it did cause a lot of problems because it took about a week for me to get that license back. So now I know a lot of companies are actually just saying if it's AI, we're not having nothing to do with it, which is good, because that means that the proper musicians like myself will get a chance to actually license our music, because we can't keep up with AI chucking in thousands and thousands every day. Like, it'll just take them ages. So that's why they banned them. Even BANDCAMP banned them. I don't know why they do it actually with the music, because to tell you the truth, they're not going to gain that. All they're doing is the company's going to gain it, because the company's made the actual AI. They're giving it to the people like me, thinking, oh, we'll use them, let them make the music, and then just say there's a clause there that it's our thing. You can't do anything about it. What music you make is ours. Yeah, I've read the tapes. I've read the white lines on the bottom that everyone don't read. So unfortunately, these people that think they're going to make loads of money out of it, they're not going to make nothing, because all they're doing is paying to actually make music for a company that's made the AI. So, you know, stupid world, isn't it? You might as well just do it the proper way, like I do. Okay, right, so let's do another one. What's that one? I don't know. Look, it's flashing quite quick, so it looks like we're going to leave quite a quick one there. I'll set this one going. Oh, I'm tempted to do a rock and roll, but I better not. 20 minutes now, 20 minutes of song, so that's probably about 5. I probably do usually about 4 minutes or 3 minutes. 3 minutes is the minimum you can do, because you can put that on to if a records station plays it, they want a minimum of 3 minutes, not more than 3 minutes, but not less than 3 minutes. Then they can play it between the adverts and things. So if you put it on the radio station, more chance of getting on that. You do 4 minutes, then it's a bit push, because then everyone's got to be organising everything in between again. So 3 minutes is pretty good. I used to do 3 to 4, so I can actually just probably fade out the last bits if I needed to. If I was going to put it into a radio station or nominate it into a radio station, I'd put it back into Audacity and then chop it down to 3 minutes, so it all fits there nicely for them. And then they don't have a challenge, and then it makes their life easier. Okay, so let's go find someone else. I'm just picking things at random here. I'm not planned out. So I've got it on pause at the moment. Let's go on record. Ooh, another one. That says twist again, so I can't do twist again. That'll fit. The good thing about it is you can talk all over it. You've got no microphones or anything, so it's just going straight into the machine, in the microphone sockets, all enclosed. And then I've got this hard disk recorder here I'm just recording on. At the moment, we're up to 23 minutes. So, yeah, keep going a little bit longer. Let's see what this one is. Oh, nice gentle one. So I'm going to make something different with this. They've all got to be different because I'm going to license them in my own name. And normally that would be something else, but I want to do that one. So we've got to really think hard again what I could do here. nice. That was nice. I like that one. Okay, that's another one. bit of a sort of a, what was that? That was a, it just says slide side. Could be anything actually. It's a bit of a fancy thing, like, you know. So just go find something else now. On record, on pause, through 34 minutes of recording, and off we go again. No, I'm not doing Country Brothers because that's copyright again. I'll try something else. Oh shit. Bye-bye. Interesting. And pause. So we're up to 40 minutes now. I don't quite know how many songs I've done, but they're all in there, so they're all in a straight line now. What I've done is made them all into a big straight line. So I've got 40 minutes of songs. So it's still recording, so that's not too bad. Quick break. This is how fast you can make new songs. Makes you laugh on bands. They go, oh, yeah, take ages, take ages. No, you just keep falling out. That's all it is. You know, to do the job. You'll be all right. Job done. Okay, let's find something else. I don't know what it is. Everything's different styles. Everything's different. When I just flick that thing around, it just could go to anything. So we don't know what's going to do. That's the good thing about it. I like to not know what I'm going to do, and then I've got to get my brain to try and figure out something different. Okay, here we go. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, it's going to be either a quick one, slow one. I'm going to go with it. I can't do that same one. Interesting. that sounded different. I think that sounded different. Same rhythm, jump straight on the same rhythm. The only thing is, you see, when I have my styles put together, I actually put them all together as not alphabetical order. I always have them like a group. So there's a group of pop songs, there's a group of waltz songs, there's a group of... So basically, if I don't spin it around fast and far enough, I don't get past that group. And I don't get onto something different, so that I've jumped onto another country and western one there. Spin it around a bit quicker. Okay, we should have jumped on something different. So let's see what we got now. I can't do Brazil. Close. Oh dear, 47 minutes of playing. There's got to be an album in there somewhere, I suppose. So I can't remember how many songs I've done now. I want to stop at probably about 10. Spin it round, see what we've got. Okay, right, so I know roughly what I've got then. Spin it round, go back one, take one down. And that's ready, that's lighting, that's flashing, we're off. There we go, 51 minutes. I must have quite a few songs on there now. And record. Oh no, I can't put Jigsaw tracks in. I know what I want to do, but I can't. So I've got to do something different. Well, we managed it. It should have been Tiku Taxi, but I don't want to do that one because we're recording new songs. So you can't put one song on there because the first thing I'll do is give me a copyright, and we don't want my copyright. Hey, Colin, how you doing? Richard? And a few more others at the background, but I can't see what they say because all the stuff's on top of it. When you have a professional account, you have to give you loads of crap all on the damn screen, and you can't seem to get rid of it, so you can't see through it when anyone says so. But I hope you're all well, anyway. Right. Okay, here we go again then. Spin it round, find something. Interesting. what it's like. Did you know, Colin, you can actually record through your keyboard if you put it through the headphone socket, right? So whatever I've got this going through the microphone. Hang on, headphones in there, so it comes out them speakers into the headphone socket on your Taurus. You can actually record straight in from your headphones whatever the keyboard's doing. So it's not interfering or anything, and you control it through your input of your microphone, obviously, as you know. But you can actually use your hard disk recorder to make a song. Well, what I've done is I've actually just kept the light going there. You see it's flashing, so that's on all the time, but it's on pause at the moment. So what I do is I set, once you press that red button there, it'll bring up your auto settings for your recorder. So you can see on both sides, you've got your recording mode and you've got your volume mode, and you can actually monitor what's going into your keyboard. So with your organ, you can actually record some stuff in there onto an MP3 player, because I know that's an oldish organ you got there, like, so it would work probably better that way on the output and the input into your Taurus. that's the way I'm doing it at the moment, anyway. And it's flashing at the moment, so I'll take that off now, because I think I've got enough there to play with. And it's got about an hour of music on there, so hopefully that should be enough that I can put a USB stick in there and have enough to put it all up there. What it'll do an hour's work of music, and then I've just got to squash it into the middle, the bits where there's a little bit of gap in between, cut them gaps, make them into separate little bits of music, and that's it. You've got 10 tracks again. So hopefully I should say that has now done the album. So that's number 7, and that'll be there ready for next week. Celebration then. Here we go then. Let's do something. I don't know. What's this do? That's nice. Nothing like a bit of the old Glen Miller stuff. Let's see what we've got on here. Oh, that's nice. That's a crash. Just watching telly here. Oh, he's lucky. Just watching speedboats jumping up and down in water. Yeah, I tend to watch telly and all while I'm doing this. What we got there? What? You need to. Hello, somebody telling me what to do now. I need to. What's that? Fine tune your microphone so that when you're speaking, to listen can hear you okay. Well, I'm a bit further away from the thing. I'm not using any microphones or anything. I'm just using the phone over there, like. But I'm keeping it low because somebody's asleep and it annoys me really if she says anything. So to keep quiet. So it's really low. That's why. And yeah, sorry about that. I'm not able to do what I can do. But in the studio, I'm alright because I've got my headphones and my microphone set. But then even then, I have to knock all the speakers off. I just live with an awkward kid. Yeah, she don't like my music, unfortunately. So unfortunately, I'm stuck at the moment until I get out and find somewhere else. That's a nice sound, isn't it? I like that one. But yeah, unfortunately, sorry about that, Alan. I'm keeping things quiet, but I haven't got a microphone on here. And I tried it before and it didn't work. It was horrible. It didn't work at all. Radio mic wasn't very good. So this is what I do. I just put the microphone over there. It's on my actual step. This is just as a gym music room, as I call it. I've got all my equipment here from the gym, and also it's I've got I suppose it's the microphone stand actually, but it's actually got connected to my phone, and my phone's connected to this stepper, I suppose you call it. It's a stepper thing that you do steps with. And that's how we do that one. Have a little bit of that. One more. There you go, guys. Well, time's gone flying by quick, and I've done about an hour's recording, so hopefully, first time I've done this, it should be interesting. Put my old USB in there and you can find it, and yeah, that's another album if everything goes right there, because what I'll do is I'll take all that hour music I've played with little gaps in, split it, and each one of those will be a song, and I'll put that on an album. So another album next week. That'll be studio album number 7 with the 7th keyboard, which is this one. So yeah, I will go and sort that out. So thanks for joining us, guys. There you go, Colin. I hope that's brought you a few ideas. So you can actually record it straight from on your Taurus, because I know all Tauruses have got the hard disk recorder, and obviously it makes a good sound quality, you know, because it'll sound really good. If I can see if I can find it. Where are we? Press play. Hang on, where is it? Oh, there you go. There's something there. That's the last one I did. Sounds good, doesn't it? Could have done Tico Taxi, but I didn't want to. I had to do something different, because obviously the album's going to be new songs. I'm the 6th album now, so that's 60 songs I've done. And this will be the 7th, so that'll be 70 songs, and that'll be 80 songs. All new ones licensed in my name. That makes 400 songs. Wow. Yeah, it's done it. Happy with that. So all I've got to do now is get a USB stick in there and transfer it. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for joining us. Pop over to BANDCAMP. That's where all the latest albums are being put, and check them out. I'm eventually starting to put the stuff on vinyl, so hopefully that should be okay. Anyway, guys, take care. See you soon.